in a family that specialized in brute force over the years. Perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the challenger from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The Raptors shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now, we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not. The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
Eliminating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory. His initial title reign, it lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it. Good Lord, talk about getting drilled.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title. Defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitment. But you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Good gravy, what a body block.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret. Wanting this match. I love it. And he is directed into the corner. Oh, look at this. Raining right hands.
Non-stop blows.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means. You know, Hogan slimming down may have an adverse side effect. Yokozuna can wrench those holds in around the Hulkster's waist now.
Oh, the waist and chest may be a little bit smaller, Corey, but you bet. Better believe that 24-inch pythons have not changed shape whatsoever.
And those pythons are primed to pick up the 550-pound monster and slam him through the mat.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Strong impact. You can see Mr. Fuji at ringside. He's shown he will do anything to earn his client the win.
Indeed he has, but he might actually rein things in tonight. We saw at WrestleMania that Fuji's interference earned Yokozuna the win against Bret Hart. But when he tried it again against Hogan, it backfired. And
not to mention that, oh no, bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the life of Hulkamania. And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan.
Bear hug, squeeze. Bear hug. Well placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with a quick win at Survivor Series, won the Royal Rumble in dominant fashion, and then captured the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania. Cover! We're going to shut this down.
And only gets a 1 count.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering,
There we
and he's
go.
down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Oh, no. Oh, strongest splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Yokozuna on the move.
The big leg drop by Yoko.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton.
Getting him right into the corner. Yokozuna with a massively jarring headbutt. But it appears Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope.
Bonsai drop.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion.
Here in the heartland of...
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me. Paul Heyman, then known as
Paul E. Dangerously,
and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
the Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively... new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. What a collision!
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right, a big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are going for the cover here.
Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Good Lord. So effective. Samu dishing it out now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. Tag! Tag made!
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set.
They got their opponent's leg and arms trapped.
For the neck crank.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Ripped in the hard way.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. Gets driven into the corner. Finds some payback with their own reversal. Trapped in the corner. Splash.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leading. Vegas with the gold tonight.
Well, that one looked like it muzzled Steiner. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. Oh, and breaks the pin and makes the save. Boom.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
He answers right back.
Rick doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
That might be what gets Steiner out of jeopardy.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Big headbutt. Samu's gaining the upper hand.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Might and force.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Sent right into the corner.
Oh, that can flatten you.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
He looks absolutely gassed here.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Tag is good.
Tag made. Double team incoming. Irish whip into the ropes.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's push.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Placing him in the corner here.
Oh, compressed in the corner.
Before this match begins. Again, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, and there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Punch right in the head. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. Running power slam!
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Blast off!
Delivers the elbow.
An important tag here.
This could change the match.
German suplex turns the ties.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
We already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. A steady stream of moves taking out Steiner.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Oh my goodness!
Rick gets that set right back to him.
being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, and the reversal by Steiner.
Catches a punch. Oh, my gosh. Running knee. And his head is becoming a bigger target.
Oh, my God. What a kick. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Turns it around.
Unpacks a well-placed punch. Death Valley driver.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Kicks out before the 2 count.
Still not enough to put him away.
Boom.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the Head Shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet.
Fatu clearly wants a fight here.
Oh, man.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Fatu took some crucial damage there. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And gets tossed back into the mat. Oh, ouch. Oh,
What a headbutt.
going for the 3 count. He just might regret this decision. He puts him into the corner.
Ooh, huge splash. Ooh.
Fatu with an opening to go high.
From the top.
Lands the splash.
And the Head Shrinkers just might have it. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Watch out.
Lands a kick to the gut.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Crushed in the corner. Oh! And all that Steiner muscle did him no good there.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
From the middle rope. From the middle rope into a bulldog. Is that enough to finally put down the Head Shrinkers?
He manages to kick out. What strength!
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu, Fatu, Rick, and Scott, all 4 men proving to be true gladiators in this battle.
Caught in a bad spot.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, man.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Punishing power slam.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
He's trying again.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. Does that close it out for Fatu?
Flinged across the way.
Rich double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here.
Shoulders pinned.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday, and he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger. Cobra clutch, torturing their opponent.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Into the hammerlock. Oh boy, back suplex.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
Thursday Raw, Thursday. Getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender Rocky Maivia versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Enough already.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for grace. Bows and uppercut.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal. He doesn't...
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The 3rd-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia, the sleeper.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go. Cobra clutch. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Smothering off. It's now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Right to the face.
My God. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley. He said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece.
Soaring all the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
He averts the offense. Going right after the neck.
Neck breaker. Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Hunter might be in panic soon. Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The 3rd-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as
perched up top, good Lord, taking flight, trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Just grounded and pounded.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
And he just decides to end the hold.
I wonder what he's thinking here.
Intercontinental Championship at Stateway here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young super.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
Toss down. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Right to the gut.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Float over.
Oh.
And even DDT.
Fight.
Around like a rag doll.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud. Just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion. Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes. Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here.
What grace!
Uh-oh.
Counters right back on Rocky.
Uh-oh. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop! Helmsley has no control here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. The official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family, the WWE'2K25 Maivia wrestling dynasty.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history. Between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler. And does not get it.
Boom! What a steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
Take off.
What a missile drop kick. Woo!
Goes into the corner.
Wicked clothesline. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
From the heavens, big time splash.
Oh, and a headbutt. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Peter Maivia rallying this crowd behind him.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. From the top. Crash landing. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for something. Unusual treatment tonight. In fact, each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Now the competitor is backing down.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Climbing up the cage now.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
Watch out! Oh, what a response. He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
Perched up top.
Diving leg drop. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going? A chance to win it here. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
This isn't even close to over.
Got him in the corner now. Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief. Oh, diving leg drop!
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger.
Getting him in place, but for what? Oh, no. Better make reservations at the local medical facility.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Big forearm.
Into the cage with fury. Now heading up the cage.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
He's reached the highest limit of the cage now. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too. Can he do it here? And quick getting the arm up.
I didn't think this match was close. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Raw hammerlock applied.
The arm's trapped, not finding an easy way to get out of this one. Able to punch his way out.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, this, what a headbutt.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
From the heavens.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Big forearm.
That unraveled on George. George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent...
From the heavens, splash from the top.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye. Oh, loving blow. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive... Target on his back. Rocked with a headbutt, but not done yet. A second one.
And now a third. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname?
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Turns it around, and the shoulders are down.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Steel now just trying to survive. Oh, focus on the arm here.
Oh, not rake. That's not right, but effective. To the kidney.
Just battering their opponent.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent. Here,
a series of disabling maneuvers from Peter Maivia. These two showing how well they know each other. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
George beats him to the punch.
Able to slip away.
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his command.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Countered into a new cover.
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do? George with great awareness.
Here we go. Heads up the cage.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia. Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
From the heavens, big body splash from the top. Has their opponent down. Oh!
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
Uh-oh, and the camel.
He lets his opponent out of a submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab. Applying pressure. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Stop right to the gut. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove... he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty. Ooh. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. Headlock applied, tossed without regard. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
And that toss... got some hang time. George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no... shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technique.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oof, gut punch. Nasty. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Axe handle from the middle rope. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Twisting their left arm into a hammerlock. Able to punch his way out. Jarring European uppercut. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia. Before, when it was against the rules, the High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Oh, nasty.
Oh, an eye rake.
That's not right, but effective. Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh!
Maivia just dominated the Animal with that one.
Maivia looking at it all here.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Really wrenching it.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Headlock take.
Over, slowing down the pace.
Taken down to the canvas.
Headlock applied, toss their opponent.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Able to fight Maivia.
Nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up. Oh, turning the pin around.
Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Oh, an eye rake. That's not right, but effective.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
Toss their opponent. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Gentlemen, we touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, from way up, misses big time.
But he's going to ascend the cage.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match. This is not going to end well.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout.
George is tied up here.
Backbreaker flawlessly executed. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
Measured up nicely. Fist drop.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing. From the heavens, big time splash.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense. Shoulder tackle.
And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state of distress.
Yeah, it's very difficult to prepare for George the Animal Steel.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. And the damage to the torso is just piling up.
Each blow to the midsection just compounding that pain. Ooh, tossed with the suplex. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. That'll do some serious damage.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs.
Oh, what impact. Setting up for a submission maneuver.
The stump puller.
All kinds of pressure and pain. He taps. He taps. And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the...
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland,
and there will be a coronation taking place tonight. As Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament.
The Irresistible Force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown already belongs to her.
As for Lyra, this is the biggest match of her career. Remember, she was still on the NXT roster just a few weeks ago, and now she has a chance to make history.
Now they're not. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the Irresistible Force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax.
Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Sent outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike.
Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical... And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax, Valkyria, who will walk out of some... And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't...
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to... end in the ring.
Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks.
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Returning back to the ring.
Oh no, the referee catches a misfire. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent. She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
Oh, look at this power. Look at this strength.
Superhuman. Military press slam. And Lyra. Finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Oh, what impact!
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Momentum isn't completely out of her side just yet.
Valkyria trying to bring the fight back in this one. Like a brick wall running into you.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you... rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Boom! Read that one. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Samoan drop!
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
This is it. Exactly why Jax is so dominant. Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
What a sidewalk slam.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good
your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax!
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring!
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all
Soaring!
taking a flight to nowhere.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels...
Takeoff! What? From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post. Grabs the leg.
Look at this. She just tossed the leg. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Huge toss.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Good God, we all felt that. Open the penalty box for high sticking.
Scoop slam.
Cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
And he tosses him back in now. He's going up.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
He gets into the ring.
Running FTO plants him.
Right.
Done. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Saw it coming. It counters it. Punch connects. It's one headbutt.
Smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
Oh, Stone Cold is experienced. The brutality of Rikishi.
Turns it around.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Oh, knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
And Austin, Luther's press. Luther's press.
Look at him go.
There's press. Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
Shoulder up before the count.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
That is hard to watch. That looked like a fun time for Rikishi, but certainly not his opponent. Bulldog! Delivered with force.
Austin, stop chomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart.
A shovel? Don't use a shovel! Rikishi able to dodge that.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
You saw that being telegraphed. Ooh, brutal forearm. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
He gets back into the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he's a step ahead of Austin.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly... believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Slam.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin. He just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
There's press. Here comes Austin. There's press and unleashing. And that's what you expect from a fight against Stone Cold.
Avoid it as long as you can, but the inevitable still comes. Anticipated that.
Austin
Into the gut and a stunner. Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Heading to the top rope here. From the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Nice counter by Austin.
We're seeing one response.
Scooped up. Here it comes. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. He is hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Here we go.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda. From the top! Look out below!
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Just cranking the head.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. And did you hear the impact of that?
Boom!
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank. Austin
and do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth, tossed back into the ring.
There's the bulldog.
This could be it. The pin. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
He's able to kick out before two.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
And there's Austin sent flying. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Gets put into the barricade. Off the barricade.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Austin reminding him that Stone Cold is not someone to take lightly. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Guys, they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton.
Tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. Oh, man.
Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks.
He's able to slip away from that.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Boom! Right on target. This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Just punishing their opponent. And so much damage inflicted.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the Rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Side Russian leg sweep. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh.
No! There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this ugly crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught.
From the top. Whoa, look out. Soaring through the sky. And crashing onto their opponent.
Right. Man, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Faded. And breaks out of the sleeper.
Ooh. No, right to the throat. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. There it is! Reversal! Hoisted.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
Oof, meeting the minds creates separation.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
From the top.
Down.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver. Rikishi got all of it.
Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi, driver.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down?
2. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the... Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
From the top, axe handle.
Oh, toss to ringside.
From the top.
And completely missed the mark.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle seen. That needs to overcome for sure, but the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed. to target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage. From the top. Whoa, look out.
Going down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Caught with the knee. A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Back into the ring here. John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality.
Umaga's gonna fly! Whoa, what a landing!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Oh, the headbutt.
Here we go.
You ready for it? Choke slam!
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this. Capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Uh-oh, he turns it around on Umaga.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Man, just caught flush. Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Out
Not on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
That was disgusting impact. The challenger's rocked and the champion should look to take advantage.
Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys.
Look out! Some good offense from Cena there, but it's going to be hard for John to have any lasting effect on such a huge man.
Headed to the top rope.
Targeting the throat there.
He gets out of the way.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Drop like that can leave the champion in severe trouble. Ripping at the eyes.
Come on, there's no place for those types of tactics. I'm sure it's just aggravated the champ even further. Oh my gosh, with one hand.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal. Injuries mounting on Cena now. Up the rope he goes.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Cena's getting dominated.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
In Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Clothesline!
Oh no, what the ref?
Here we go! With a 5 knuckles for the title.
And the glory.
The challenger stays alive.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's on the apron, through the air, and connects.
Just breaking down the opponent.
The arm getting pummeled. Claw to the face. Ripping at the eyes. Oh. Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is simply... overpowering John Cena right now.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Getting set up in the...
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
out!
out!
A headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal. To being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Jarring impact.
Clawing at the opponent's face.
Oh, the claw, not to the face!
Where else would they do it, Saxton?
Power slam. Vicious use of the knee. Boom! To the back of the neck. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Full focus from Umaga.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Face buster plants him. Claw to the face.
Oh, a claw to the face? Come on.
Down with the bulldog.
Is that really called for?
And Umaga is in control.
John has to find an opening and respond. Sharp knee.
Uh-oh.
Cena with a reversal.
And Cena puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
But Cena still has
The champ with the cover. A defiant kick out after one.
somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out. Hoisted up and driven down with Emerald Flosion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Cena up the turnbuckles.
From the top, the leader of the C-Nation.
Stiff headbutt.
Hoisted up across the shoulders into the torture rack submission.
Neckbreaker.
Claw in the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes. Face buster. Pulled in for belly to belly.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Solid spike.
We might see a new champion crown.
Makes the cover. New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
The evil genius of the sky is here, and her reign of terror is about to begin.
A woman who has quickly taken control of the women's division. Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division. Messing with Rhea Ripley is just plain dangerous. Her power, her intensity, and her complete lack of remorse makes her
introducing the challenger.
The referee letting our competitors.
The Women's World Championship on the line here in this matchup.
Whoever wins this one. We're looking at the unequivocal top dog of the women's division.
Without a doubt, Corey, the top prize in the division up for grabs. Stops Ripley's attack.
Flapjack! Face first.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Straight into the pin. And the champion gets a shoulder up just before 2.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Rhea capitalizes there. A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow.
Well, there she goes. Rhea, top turnbuckle. Flying. Taking things to the top rope.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Nice drop kick.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Massive double foot stomp.
Corey, what does Rhea Ripley have to do in this one to get the win?
Honestly, Cole, nothing new. Rhea Ripley knows how to wreck shop and leave a match with her arm raised. So if she sticks to her
from the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Shows you how committed this competitor is to winning the title. Wow.
Right on the arm.
Oh, she's going up now, going up high.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Sky high.
And no one there. Effective counter. Gets cracked by the overhand.
One counter met by another.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity. No way. Boom! Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now. Boom!
Ripley averts the attack. Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position. Driven down face first.
There's that true brutality of Rhea Ripley.
Nobody does it quite like Mommy.
Ripley is headed up top. From the top. Crashing to the floor.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
She goes back into the ring. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that.
Oh, this is impressive. An inverted Texas cloverleaf submit.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Drop kick.
On the mark.
Oh, that got turned around on Sky. Oh, Northern Lights. Pin attempt by the champion.
Rhea Ripley defends the title.
Here is your winner, and
All eyes are on this match for the Women's World Championship.
With this kind of prize on the line, you just know this will be a knockdown, drag-out fight.
I'd expect nothing less. These women are convinced that this is their moment, their time, that this title is theirs for the taking.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Corey, any chance Io Sky has a trick up her sleeve in this one? Anything in her arsenal that we might not expect?
We all know that Io is the genius of the Sky, but something that often gets overlooked is just how gifted of a technical wrestler she is. I can easily see Io using that fact to her advantage, getting technical when it's least expected.
Right to the face.
My God.
Big counter by Sky. What a clothesline.
Stomping away, punishing their opponent. Just relentless with this assault and
exclamation point.
She manages to reverse it.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Early cover for the title.
That's a surprising move from her here.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight. Springboard. Plancha.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. With the stomp.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Yeah, Io got technical when it was least expected. Now she's in the driver's seat.
Clutching the wrist. Look at it.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From way up.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of... Suicide dive. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
The running meteor.
This high-impact offense has often been the difference maker for Scott.
Look out.
Oh, my. Apron senton.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Up high. You got to be kidding me.
The airtime. The fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Able to prevent Rhea's attack. Oh, a huge double stomp to the core. Headed back into the ring. Sky might be looking to fly. Referee continues the count. From the top. Look out below.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Boom!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Ooh! Ooh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Oof!
What impressive determination.
Oh, man, the shots raining down, one after another.
And that'll end this exchange right there. And Io pushing an already frantic situation to another level there.
Yeah, Ripley has got to find some way to fight through this.
Io's capturing the momentum now.
And I don't think anything can stop Io now.
She's launched out of the ring. Uh-oh.
High risk, cross body.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
The running meteor.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. Punching their way out of that one.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
Back into the ring she comes. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
Riptide. The champ might have just sealed things.
Kick out at one? Even the ref can't believe it. Unbelievable. Kick out at one?
Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
Ripley needs to become a little bit more brutal to close this one out. Man, what timing on that counter. Oh, clothesline.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
Io looking for a submission, face first.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Unbelievable athleticism.
That's a stiff shot to the body.
Watch out. Moonsault connects.
Can the champ recover from that?
2 count. There it is. The champ has fallen.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
There she is, our new champion.
She has got to be on cloud 9.